It's PerrisTV. I'm Stephen Hale, and this is your Weekly Muse. This past Saturday, November 1st, the city of Perris proudly honored America's heroes at the 38th Annual Veterans Parade in historic downtown Perris. Residents filled the streets to salute the men and women who have bravely served our nation. The parade showcased community groups, local organizations, and marching bands with Mayor Michael M. Vargas, Mayor Pro Tem David Starr-Rabb, and council members Maricela Nava and Liz Vallejo joining the festivities. With more than 30 entries, this year's parade was a true community celebration. A heartfelt thank you to all of our veterans and to the city staff and volunteers who helped make this event a memorable success. All right, it's playoff season here in Perris. The CIF Southern Section postseason has arrived, and our local high school football teams are gearing up for the fight. Here's Pep Fernandez with all the action in this week's Perris Football Roundup.
Thank you, Stephen. Welcome to the Perris Football Roundup. My name is Pep Fernandez. Here we go, the CIF Southern Section playoffs, and we have got a real treat in the first round in Division 12 as Citrus Hill will get a rematch with Perris in the opening round of the playoffs. The two teams met back on October 10th with the Hawks winning 39-23. Coach Ron Geringer and Citrus Hill back into the postseason with an overall record of 7-3, 2-3 in the Inland Valley League. Perris 4-6, but 3-2 in league play. Both teams make the playoffs, and now they will face off against one another in the opening round in Division 12. Now in Division 6, we've got the Ivy League champion Orange Vista. The Coyotes finished up the regular season with a convincing win against rival Rancho Verde, 24-7, the final score for the Coyotes. They finished the regular season at 8-2 overall, 5-0 in the Ivy League, so that is back to back to back to back. 4 straight Ivy League championships for Orange Vista. All right, so here's the matchups for our City of Perris teams. Orange Vista, as we mentioned, Division 6, they will be at home against El Toro to open up the playoffs. And the All Inland Valley League battle, a rematch between Citrus Hill and Perris in Division 12. Again, the Hawks won this matchup 39-23 just a couple of weeks ago in league play. Best of luck to all of our local teams as we go into the CIF Southern Section postseason. I'm Pep Fernandez, and that is your Perris Football Roundup. Back to you guys in the studio. Happy playoffs.
Thanks, Pep. A couple items before we let you go today. Join us for our next Compost Giveaway. Stop by on Saturday, November 8th from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. or while supplies last. Perris residents can receive up to 3 pre-bagged compost bags per household with proof of residency. For more information, contact Public Works at 951-657-3280. Let's keep Perris growing strong. And are you ready for an outdoor adventure? Join us on Saturday, November 15th at Terri Peak in the Lake Perris recreational area. That's at 17801 Lake Perris Drive, and come with us for a scenic 4-mile hike. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. and the hike kicks off at 8:30 a.m. You can register for free on the Civic Rec portal or give us a call at 951-435-7206 for more information. And also happening on the same day, the City of Perris is hosting the Winter Cleanup Day on Saturday, November 15th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. To shred documents or drop off e-waste, you're going to bring your items to the City Hall campus, 227 North D Street. For bulky item disposal, head to the historic movie theater parking lot at 279 South D Street. Now, please note there's no hazardous materials and there's a 9-tire limit and no rims are allowed. Pickup trucks are only permitted at the theater lot. If you have U-Hauls and trailers, you can receive a voucher for the C.R.&R dump site at 1706 Getz Road. Now, proof of residency is required and your addresses must have 4 digits or fewer, and you must be a C.R.&R customer. Now, for more details, please contact Code Enforcement at 951-385-4131. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms at City of Perris, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this with a friend. This is PerrisTV. I'm Stephen Hale, and that's the Muse.